Good morning, you guys. That's right. We're absolutely having a blast out here. We've gotten up in one of the hot air balloons, and now I'm actually joined by the mayor of Gonzales, Mr. Barney Arcedo. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. Doing fine. Wonderful.
It's a great day in Gonzales. Tell us a little bit about what you're expecting on the festival this year.
Well, we're hoping to get a great crowd.
Well, thank you guys so much for your service. There's going to be actually 40,000 pounds of food being distributed tomorrow at BRPD, and then, of course, that ribbon cutting right here today at 10 a.m. Harrison, Carly, back to you guys there in the studio. All right, you guys, now we're at the Global Wildlife Center out in Folsom, Louisiana, joined by Brittany Ricks. Many of you might have done this tour before, but there's actually a new addition this time around that we're going to get a personal look at today. So, Brittany, tell us about what we can expect to get on this tour today.
Yes, we had a baby reticulated giraffe born to her mother, Camille.
This, of course, all stemming from over 200 student athletes being improperly certified across all 15 sports in a 6-year span. But I spoke with interim athletic director Roman Beggs earlier this week, and he said he's just relieved that this is over and the Jaguars can finally start to move on. Harrison, Carly, thank you so much. Well, we're going to get to all of those shootings in a second. That has been an evolving story all morning. But right now, behind me, there was a scene, a house fire at Fig Street in Washington. It was an abandoned house fire. Let's take a look. We just made it to New Orleans, and it is hot outside, so we're here at Sal's Snowball Stand with the owner, Stephen Bell, who's going to show us how to make a true New Orleans-style snowball. So, Stephen, what do we have here today?
It's the same ice that would be delivered to your great-great-grandparents' house.
That's why they leave this up to the professionals, because this is a lot harder than it looks.
There's 3 blades on the inside.
Last time we were here, we were discussing the close of the regular legislative session, where issues like health care and education reform were at the forefront. But now it's time for all of those 200 new laws to really go into effect. All right, thank you, Kevin. People around the country are still reacting to President Trump's support behind specific legislation to curb legal immigration. The plan would be more of a points-based immigration system. Local 33's Lauren McCoy explains and look at what this could mean for those here in Louisiana. Thanks, Matt. Well, it's definitely an honor to be invited to play in the Senior Bowl here in Mobile, Alabama. And those 4 LSU Tigers out there doing a great job representing their school as seniors, but it's so much more than that. It really is an interview process where their every catch, tackle, block all week long is being evaluated by NFL scouts from all over. And it even goes deeper than that. They asked Tre'Davious White some personal questions about his upbringing, his character. So they're really digging deep, getting to know these guys. All of this plays into the biggest interview of their lives so far.
There she is.
Right here in Folsom, Louisiana, you can see a newborn baby giraffe. You can see we've got Mama Camille protecting her baby, just a few days old. This is incredible. These animals are endangered, but right here at the Global Wildlife Center, they're bringing the giraffe population back to life. Chad, Carly, thank you so much. As we were driving in on Airline Highway, you could actually see the smoke from this warehouse fire from the road. So now we're actually joined by Mark Miles, spokesperson for Baton Rouge Fire Department. Mark, what can you tell us about this fire, and what time did you guys respond out here?
I'm football coach by day, but I'm,
Street rider by night.
Protector.
Okay.
And I'm absolutely, on the lookout. Did I drive too slow for you?
No.
I was good.
I felt very safe. So that's what I'm worried about. You are in LSU country, and there is a game tomorrow night. LSU versus BYU. Who do you think is going to win?
If LSU don't beat BYU, they better not even think about them.
BYU's going to blow them out of the water. That's just my opinion. Yeah!
Go Tigers! LSU Tigers, baby, all day! Definitely be an emotional night for those senior guys. And even if somehow Southern were to blow a win against Mississippi Valley State, the 1-9 Delta Devils, it won't really matter. It's really of no consequence, because the winner of the SWAC West will be determined in the Grambling versus Southern Bayou Classic game in the Superdome 2 weeks from now. Live at Southern, I'm Taylor Halsey for Your Go Nation. Sending it back to you guys in the studio. For their injuries. So again, that's 5 shootings, 6 people shot, and 2 dead. And right now there is no indication that any of those shootings are linked in any way. But of course, if you have any information on any of those shootings, you are urged to call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. Any kind of detail could help police in their investigations.
We're going to have some traffic problems out on LA 30.
And you're getting in one of those balloons, right?
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, absolutely.
You can do some traffic directing from up there in the skies, right?
We surely can. We surely can. No doubt about it. I hope somebody looks up, though.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Arsenault.
You're welcome.
We'll be back here in just a little bit for more from the 2017 Ascension Hot Air Balloon Festival. Now I am joined by Fred Hayes, who was an astronaut with NASA for 20 years, right here from this Biloxi area. Fred, talk to me about your experiences. I know you were in that Apollo 13 mission.
I had actually trained for a number of missions. I trained initially for Apollo 8, first time we went to the moon.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
From an idea that brewed at home to becoming a staple in Louisiana restaurants and grocery stores, the Abita Brewery provides a true taste of Louisiana culture, and all of it less than a gas tank away. All right, thank you, Harrison. Well, this marks the first time a sitting U.S. president visited Lake Charles since 2005, when George W. Bush came to town. Home to over 4,000 exotic animals, the Global Wildlife Center is the largest free-roaming wildlife preserve in the country, where giraffes and all different types of animals are going to come up and eat right out of your hand. And all of that located right here in Folsom, Louisiana, just under an hour away from Baton Rouge. I'm Taylor Halsey, and that'll do it for this week's Gas Tank Getaway. For news, weather, and sports anytime, visit our website, beourproud.com. Have a great Friday and an even better weekend. So long.
I like it. I like that. See you on Monday.